Hi, boys and girls. This week you're doing Reading Rhythms 9. There is a cheat sheet at the very top of this that gives you all of the information you need to complete this. The biggest mistake that I see students making is that they are confusing one E and with one anda. These are one E and, two E and, three E and, four E and. Two 16th notes followed by an eighth note is one E and. An eighth note followed by two 16th notes, and I can tell this is an eighth note because it has only one bar at the top, is one anda, two anda, three anda, four anda. I'm going to walk you through the assignment, and you can have this video right next to it if you want to, or you can pause this video at any time to complete each assignment or each question so that you get 5 out of 5. And don't forget that if you get 5 out of 5 by the due time or the due date, you will get 3 PBIS points. Let's take a look at the assignment. First of all, click on your correct teacher, and of course, type in your first and last name. Feel free to pause this video at any time. Let's look at the first one. Now, I have an eighth note followed by two 16th notes. Let's look up at the cheat sheet. An eighth note followed by two 16th notes is a one and a. So I know the first one is one and a. Then I have my half note. So think about what number that should be. And finally, I have a number plus and a at the end. One and a, blank and a. One and a blank, blank and a. So take a look at the answers. Now be careful. Do not get one E and one and a confused. Here's one E and. You can pause this video if you need to and answer the first question. Let's look at the next one. I start with my half note. I know that gets 2 beats. Blank. Now I have two 16th notes followed by an eighth note. I know these are 16th notes because they have 2 lines, and there's one line right here. And I happen to have 2 of them in a row. Look at the cheat sheet. Two 16th notes followed by an eighth note. Is that one E and, or two E and, or three E and, or four E and, or is that one anda, two anda, three anda, four anda? Two 16th notes, 2 bars, followed by 1 bar. Figure out which one it is. I'm going to show it to you again. Looks like this. 2 16ths followed by an eighth. You're looking for 2 16ths followed by an eighth. You're looking at these 2 things on the cheat sheet here. Which one is it? And then again, look closely. Don't get 3E and confused with 3 and a. 4E and confused with 4 and a. Okay, they are different. Pause the video if you need to. Here's the next one. Now I have an eighth note followed by 2 16th notes. 1 line, 2 lines. I have 2 of those in a row. Look up at your cheat sheet. Again, eighth note, 2 16th notes. So is that a 1 and or is that a 1 and a? Eighth note followed by 2 16th notes. 1 bar followed by 2 bars. And again, Don't get one E and one anda confused. This is read one E and, and this is read one anda, one anda, one E and. Figure out which answer it is. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, here we go. Next one. Quarter note. 2/16 followed by an eighth. That's probably going to be your tricky rhythm. Another quarter note. 2/16 followed by an eighth. So here's a number, here's a number, here's a number, here's a number. This is the beginning of number 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you're trying to figure out is this 2E and or 2 anda? 2/16 notes followed by an eighth note. Look at your cheat sheet. 2/16 notes followed by an eighth note. You got to figure out, is it 2E and or 2 anda? 2 bars followed by 1 bar. The bars are at the top. Figure out which is your answer. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, I believe this is our last one here. Yes, it is. Okay, so first beat, second beat, third beat, fourth beat. Eighth note followed by 2/16 notes. Okay, so you're trying to figure out what this is. This is our second beat. So you're going to look up here and you're going to go, it's an eighth note followed by 2/16 notes. Is that going to go in the line of 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, or is it going to be a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a? Is it going to be one of these or one of these? Eighth note, 1 bar, followed by 2 bars. Read the answers closely. There are similar answers. If you don't get 5 out of 5 on this assignment, do it again. Use the video again. If you're really having difficulty and you've watched the video and you've tried it twice, email me and I can try and set up something to help you. The majority of the assignments are going to be like this and are going to get even harder. So make sure you're not just guessing. I can tell if you're doing it 4 and 5 times and you're putting different answers all the time that you're just guessing. Okay? I want you to truly understand this because you're going to need this information for the future for either choir, band, orchestra, or music class. I hope you have a wonderful day.